This video is a tutorial on how to use Audacity to create your own podcast. The first thing that you want to do is make sure that you download the Audacity program. Luckily, it's really easy to download and it's free. So go to your preferred search engine and type in Audacity. It should be the first website that comes up on your page. You can click on the home page here, and it's going to ask you if you would like to download. If you scroll down here, it says Download Audacity 2.1.2. Once you've downloaded the program, it should show up as an icon on your desktop, or when you pull up your menu options, it should be available there. So to open the program, you want to click on that link, and it should open with a blank project. So what you want to do is either choose to start recording or add some music. So we'll play with both and see how both of those work. In order to record your own voice or anything that's happening around you, you need to click the red record button. As you can see, you can tell that my voice is being recorded in this program as I speak into my laptop. To stop recording, simply press the yellow stop button. To hear what you just recorded, click skip to start home, so it goes to the beginning, and then click play. As you can see, you can tell that my voice is being recorded in this program. To stop listening, click stop again. So obviously it worked. It recorded my voice. Now I want to keep this part. Let's pretend that this is part of my podcast. But after I've talked for a little bit, I want to add some music. There are a couple of websites that I include. One specifically is freesound.org. You do have to create an account, but it's free. You can request, they don't send you any messages, and they have tons of random sounds and music. So you can search the sounds, and it gives you some options like random sound of the day. And you can click play and you can listen. Or latest sounds. So there's tons of music and sound effect options that you can do. Let's say you found one that you want to download, for example, this startup sound. Let's pretend I want to download that. I'm going to click on the title, and you have to be logged into your account, which I am right now, as you can see at the top, in order for this download button to appear. So to download it, you just simply click the download button, and it should pop up here, but you don't want to click on that. You want to go to your files, and under your favorites and recent places is the file called downloads. And usually what I do is I like to clean up my downloads. You probably have a lot more files than what I have pictured here because I've cleaned them out. So clean those out before you download anything so that it's easier for you to find those sound effects that you downloaded. So here are actually a couple of sound effects that I've downloaded. Once you double check that has appeared correctly in your download file, go back to Audacity, pull up your file again, and simply drag and drop the file into your Audacity. Notice what it does is now I have two sections, okay? Two audio tracks. This is one audio track. This is where my voice was recorded. Directly beneath it is where my music or my sound effect is now added. So right now it's kind of tricky because if I play from the beginning of my podcast so far, the music and my voice are going to overlap, so it's not going to sound very good. So take a listen. As you can see, you can tell that my voice is the music drowns out my voice, and you don't want that. So in order to get that music to come after I talk, there's a couple of options here. So click the button that has the two arrows. It's called the time shift tool. Once you've selected that menu button, you want to click on the part that's your music and simply drag it over to the part where you want the music to begin. And you may have to zoom out, and I do that just so I can see everything a little bit easier. So now I can see everything better. So simply move that over to the starting point, and I want it immediately after I'm done talking. Okay, so now let's listen at the beginning and see what happens. As you can see, you can tell that my voice is being recorded in this program as I speak into my laptop. To stop recording, simply press the yellow stop button. So as you can see, it worked. Now the music and my voice are not overlapping. But personally, let's say that maybe we don't want that music to be so lengthy, or maybe that even you don't want some of your talking points to be lengthy. You want to cut out some of that music or some of your voice. In order to do that, you want to click the selection tool, and then you want to select the part you want to get rid of. Just get rid of half of that music there. Then over in this button, you want to click Cut. And now all that music's gone. It should be playing less. So I'm going to click play
Press the yellow
here.
stop button.
So as you can see, the music's much shorter. That's what I wanted. As you continue to develop your own podcast, add new recordings by clicking the record button. What that will do is it'll create new audio tracks in your document, and you should be able to organize and cut and paste and trim and move things around so that you have the sound effects and the recordings that you need. It's pretty straightforward. I don't like to give too specific of instructions so that you can have some room to play around and experiment yourself. I'm not an expert in Audacity, but hopefully you guys can come up with something interesting, some new ways to improve this technology. In order to save what you've created, it seems logical to do File and Save Project, but actually you want to click Export Audio. It's going to take you to a place, and you can put it wherever you want in your computer. I'm just going to put it on my desktop for now. And you're going to want to rename it. I'm just going to call this Sample Podcast Recording. And you want to save it as an MP3, which is the default choice. And this stuff will come up. You can choose to change it and edit it as you want, but it doesn't really show up on the file at all, so I just click OK. And it's exporting the file. And now it should be available where you saved it in your desktop. So there it is, Sample Podcast Recording. And to listen, you can just double click that document, and now it's playing as an MP3.
You can tell that my voice is being recorded in this program as
Pretty straightforward. Thanks for watching.